Navarro's dream cabinet for potential second-term run. Navarro, hardcore Trump loyalist, gives Axios an exclusive look at the passage containing potential choices for second-term cabinet from his forthcoming book, Taking Back Trump's America.
Yeah.
Some old gang choices for 2025. Former Trump National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien for Secretary of State.
Love the guy.
Ben Carson to HHS. Bob Light.
Instead of the urban,
instead of HUD.
Yeah, which was like, come on, give me a break.
Yeah.
By the way, if Carson had been there when the pandemic hit, we would have been a lot better off. Go ahead.
I think a lot of people agree. Bob Lighthizer to Commerce, Kash Patel to Director of National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe to CIA Director, Ken Cucciolini returning as head of Homeland Security.
Oh, he went over the DeSantis card, so I got to rethink that. But go ahead.
Dan Broilett in second term of Energy, Linda McMahon to HUD, David Barnhart in second term of Interior, and for new blood with strong Trump loyal ties, Judge Janine Pirro of Fox News Attorney General. Some say she may not have a job for too long of a time. Her and what's her name? Bartiromo. Yep, that's the name.
I think that's spin, but go ahead.
Okay, former Congressman Sean Duffy to head transportation.
Love him.
Bill Gertz for DNI or CIA. Oracle CEO Safra Katz or Laura Trump as UN ambassador, and Mike Pillsbury, Frank Gaffney, and Brian Kennedy as ambassador to China.
Nails.
So any other names you would say that? And by the way, this is for the cabinet. Right now, for him to win,
the West Wing,
right? Yeah. Right now, for him to win 2024, do you think he has the right people on his team today to win 2024?
Yeah, so far, yeah, but it's early in the campaign, and there's a lot of demands on President Trump now. One of the things that really worries me is he's got this think tank. It's not his, but they're using his name to raise a bunch of money. It's run by Brooke Rollins, who was a good friend of Ivanka and ran the Domestic Policy Council in the final months. And half of the people or more at that think tank are never Trumpers, and documentingly so. It's like, what the hell's going on? There's just a lot of people measuring the drapes now on the outside, and my counsel to the boss over and over is going to be, your most important decisions will be personnel initially, and we can't let history repeat itself there.
What would you say were, you always hear if you work for President Trump, loyalty's at the top, right? It's very important to be loyal to him. What other things do you think he values to get people on the inside? Well,
he doesn't suffer fools gladly. I mean, look, if you got to have the smarts and the loyalty. That's the combo. He's a very some of the greatest times I had in the Oval Office were when we were debating complex policy issues, or in the Roosevelt Room with groups of top advisors, where he'd go around the room and listen. And if somebody started saying something that wasn't smart, he'd cut them off. Or if he has an eerie way of finishing your thought. You can see kind of, and he moves things along. But in 2016, after he won, there wasn't a lot of developed talent at that point, because nobody thought he was going to be able to run. And there was some problems we had early that paved the way for rhinos to get into positions of power. I mean, I like Reince now, and by the time Reince got fired, he was on the Trump train. But when he first came in, he wanted no part of anything related to getting tough on trade. He was a strict Paul Ryan, Wisconsin Republican. They just wanted to pass a tax bill and repeal Obamacare. They talked the boss into that, and it was a disaster because they couldn't deliver the vote.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.